Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Hello everybody, how are we doing today? It's good to see you all. Thanks for tuning in for the start of the stream. We are back, of course, with some more Terra Invicta tonight, and I'm excited, as always, to dig into this because, damn, this game is just so compelling. It's like a weird mix of really slow and really tense and really insane, and I'm really enjoying it. Hey Craig West, hey Missaps, hey Hayden Edwards, hey Deliberverse, hey Ubastomp, hey Truck16, glad you could join us, hey Squall, hey Hayden and Deliverus as well up there. Glad you're all here. Hope you're all having a great day. Let's just get the stream started up properly. There you go. We can now see the world of Terra Invicta. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. So, as always, we're just going to take a couple of seconds to just make sure we know everything that's happening. So, let's just zoom into the inner system, which I always like to do at the start. Where do we even want to start right now? I think my biggest concern at the moment is this fleet here. Victor 49, which is currently scissoring on its way to Mars. I don't know, there's a new ship formation here, the X-Wing, that's coming in, but they're on their way to Mars, and they're going to arrive in a while. But when they do arrive, I'm not sure what's going to happen, because really the only person with any kind of orbital presence around Mars is us, and I'm worried they're coming here to do something about us. Now, we do have the Red Guard, which is a small fleet of one ship. So we may need to do something about that. And I think one of our early focuses here is probably going to be to build up the size of this fleet. Maybe get up to 2 or 3 ships. Honestly, I don't think there's a lot it can do on its own, but just having the fleet may help. If we just fly over to Earth, we still have the threat of the Servants fleet in Earth orbit, but we know for a fact that the D-Red fleet, which is 3 ships in Earth orbit, can pretty much do whatever we need it to do against these guys. So the fleet that we're concerned about is the Servants fleet. Is the music loud enough, by the way? Let me know if it's a bit too quiet. It's either Sierra 11. It's like they've created 234 fleets now by just constantly shuffling these two fleets around, which is very strange. They've also built a fleet out in really far out of the asteroid belt, and they don't have enough Delta V on this fleet to go anywhere, which is a bit strange. But the rest of the fleet here, I'm not sure what they're doing, but they're constantly shuffling these two fleets around, and like I'm wondering if they're stuck in a bug. But we just need to keep an eye on that. That is a concern. Our income is slowly coming back online. Our water income isn't quite back. I am Hayden, yes. I've just been really fatigued recently, so I've been using the Saturday mornings to sleep, but it is a really good time for me to stream, so I am planning on bringing those back. I want to finish Unicorn Overlord. It's a really fun game. And I'd like to stream other stuff in that time slot as well. Like that could become where I do Ace Combat 7, for example, which I really want to get into. So D-Red Fleet is here to protect Earth, and then we've got our plans for Earth itself. First of all, our main goal for this stream is to try and take China. Now, we may be a little bit away from China, but a couple of things we can do is last time we took over Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan, and they're all putting a little bit of pressure on China whenever we perform a mission in China. But we could also take Nepal, Bhutan. We could also take Myanmar. We could also take Vietnam. There is also Laos, which has a border with China, and there's also Mongolia. Hey T-Ram. Hey Tarla, good to see you. Hey Hubastorm, thanks all for joining the stream. So that's also our big push for this stream. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take Mongolia off of the servants, which may cause us a problem. Good luck on the heist, everybody. The other things, obviously, is we have the Caliphate forming. This is going really, really well over here. Nigeria is still under our control, and we have Australia, Japan, and Singapore just doing their things in the background. The other thing we need to focus on this stream is we need to turn Yomamo into the ultimate assassin, which is what her whole goal is with being in the team. I'm hoping so, mishaps. I really hope it stops. T-Ram is psyched to be a Space Marine, it seems. Good luck all of our new Space Marines. We need to build some new Space Marines at some point as well. But right now, we really need to work hard on getting Yomamo up to be an assassin because we need to kill an alien to move the plot forward. That's like one of our major things. Another thing we need to look into is just need to keep an eye on our money income. It's very low, and I'm hoping that taking China will help with that. So, let's think about our first turn here. Oh, some other things. We also have some countries undefended. So, Jordan and Syria are currently undefended, so we need to do something about that straight away. So, Human would have sent in here to defend Jordan, and we'll get Jebediah to defend Oman. And I've lost the Caliphate. Here it is. Just to get them. No, sorry, Syria needs defended.
Securing our interests.
Okay. Now the other thing
we
need to check out is research. Now in a couple of months' time, Space Commerce Research is going to complete. I want to take this over, so we're going to make another attempt to take over this research section. Targeting computer is almost done. The Caliphate is ticking away. We've got quantum batteries working. So we just got a lot of stuff going on in the background that we're waiting to pick up. Now that we're finally getting our... what are they called? I can't remember the name of them. I can't remember the name of the modules, but they're up and running. We're now getting a better a bonus to our research, which is good. But our actual base research is really, really low. We want to get this up to about 2.5k. So that's something else. Good luck, Space Marines. Casualties were heavy. Only many-headed mishaps and Trog 16 made it back from that mission. Damn, everybody died. Skunkworks, like a Huba Stomp. So we're going to hope that China can help with that. China can also hopefully help with our income as well. Hey, Launcher, how's it going? That's okay. College is more important than this stream. Thank you for popping in to say hi. Good luck with college. You can catch it later. All right, let's start with Mongolia. So we've currently got James Blonde in China doing some work. What I'm going to do is just divert from that over to Mongolia. We're going to take... How many points does mishaps have? 4,093! Damn, that is a lot of points. And we're going to start trying to take... put a little bit more pressure on China. So I could actually crackdown purge this in one turn. Now Jebediah is our crackdowner, so we're going to have to change some of our things.
Turning up the heat.
Well, we can crack down and then we can purge. We'll just put a little bit of influence into that. I'll put about 32 in.
Removing our enemies.
I think Cairn has defend, or does Joma? Okay.
Where do you need
Neither of these two have defend. Oh no, Cairn does have defend. Excellent. So we need to defend here.
Securing
and then
control.
Yoma Mo, I think. Did we finish getting her loyalty to max? I think we did. I think everyone is at max loyalty now, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong there. Which of our nations has the most unrest? That's Syria. Okay, let's just put down the unrest in Syria in a friendly way, and then we'll go from there. So that's our first turn. Now, the only other thing I want to think about doing before I actually commit to the turn is I want to... Tyrion spends all of their money, that's the thing. Is do we want to start building some more ships in Mars orbit to defend against those aliens if they're coming? We need 323 water, which we'll get in about a month's time. But we do have a lot of boost we can spend as well. So I could start construction of a ship. We've got one under construction in Crucible Stations. We'll have 4, which is fine. But I think we need to get another one going at Photosphere Station. So I'm going to build another one. It's still going to go straight away because we still need another 184 water. But it'll be ready. Actually, we need 177 water here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll queue them up. And I think I'm going to unpause. I'm going to confirm assignments. Unpause the turn. Now, there was some alien stuff we needed to find that turn. We'll look into it next turn. Let's get timer moving. Okay, so we just detected a new servant fleet, but that might have been from last turn. We've unlocked the targeting computer 2. Oh, sorry, targeting computer, which is good. What do we want to focus on research for this stream? Maybe some more engines. We've got the advanced Nerva drive here. I've got someone I need to ban on Twitch, of course. Let me just do that. Block. Done. Thank you, Squall. Xenots has been a lot of fun recently, and I'm looking forward to more of it. Shred 303, if you haven't seen it yet, what a hero slash implanted alien operative they are. Civilian photonic computing gives us another 10 control points. We do TRM, but we need to identify someone to steal from first. That is something we should probably be doing, actually. What's security measures? Aliens for -2 on throw missions against our control points. That's probably something we need sooner or later. Is there anything to accelerate space mining and or help with deal with the Mars alien fleet? Space mining, no. But the main reason we haven't got a great income at the moment is because a lot of our space mines are in the middle of upgrading. So that will tick up shortly. In terms of dealing with the aliens, apart from getting more armor, there's not a lot. We're missing out on some really big stuff. Commercial rock companies is a new org. Heavy fission pile is something we'll need eventually. 15... No, it's a tier 1 module. Why do I want the heavy... Okay, the heavy fission pile leads down to higher tech for power down the road. So I'm going to get that research just so it's out of the way. And then I want to keep an eye on... Where is it? This fleet here. So this is the fleet that's coming. It's going to be there on the 5th of April. Oh, but I want to keep an eye. So the servants are still doing their thing.
Protecting our interests.
They're still moving their ships around, unfortunately.
For our people.
So we just have to deal with that for this entire stream. Maybe for the rest of the game until we wipe them out. Okay. The Resistance just stole our research into reusable rockets. So we need to make all of our people go to ground now because they've done that off one of our people. Repair base I don't really need. Behind the latest Xenos and High Fleet. Cool. Sorry for spoilers about Shred 303 then. We completed... So, Secret Station now has its ham module. That's good.
Violence is abating. Crackdown complete.
That's a crackdown successful. European Union has declared war on Yemen. And we're just waiting to see if the purge goes through. We also need to remember to keep an eye out.
Here.
Cool. Okay, so we've got an alien fleet just completed its transfer to Earth, and we just took control of Mongolia. So Mongolia is a means to an end. We don't really care about Mongolia in the long run. What we're eventually going to do is we're going to dump this place, unfortunately, to any Mongolians watching. But what we are going to do is we're just going to try and stabilize the place a little bit, and we're just going to use it to put more pressure on China. Yeah, it is one of the most basic techs. I have no idea why they're stealing it. It's why I wasn't really annoyed that they had, in fact, done so. So we now have Mongolia. I'm going to maybe have another turn at trying to turn a control point in China after doing that. And then if it's not working, we'll have a look at things like Myanmar. We've also got Nepal, Bhutan here. Myanmar is currently undefended. Laos is defended, Vietnam is defended, and Nepal, Bhutan is defended. So Myanmar is a potential to swoop in and steal some stuff, but we'll leave that for now. Let's just zoom out a little bit and unpause. So the 5th of April is when the fleet that we're worried about is going to arrive. Okay, new turn. Chance to steal Targeting Computer 2 for the initiative. We've got... we haven't actually got Targeting Computer 2. Okay. So what I'm worried about is who got that stolen from them. So everyone is aware of Human. Jebediah, everyone is aware of Jebediah Kerman, including the aliens.
Where to?
Everybody's aware of names Blonde.
I'm here.
Everyone's aware of Cairn, but nobody knows about
orders?
Yoma. So we may have to spend a turn or two going to ground just to try and clear up a little bit, but we also have some jobs to do. Just to think about it, names Blonde's our best bet on a control nation. So in China right now, that's a 3%. If I spend all of our influence, that's only a 20%. So I really don't think it's worth going for right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get... Yoma hasn't got defend, has she? No, she hasn't. I'm going to get Human to defend Mongolia.
Securing our
And then
interests.
I'm going to get Jebediah... No, I'm going to get Yoma to investigate alien activity. And I
Reporting
think
in.
there's a couple to investigate. Yeah, there's a crash site in India as well. So we're going to take that out. And then I'm going to get Names Blonde to go to ground. Because I'm really concerned about losing more stuff. He's going to go to ground in Kazakhstan.
Hunkering down.
And Cairn is
Where
going
do
to
you
go to
need me?
ground in Saudi Arabia.
Going into hiding.
And we're going to just get everyone. Hey, Core, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining on Twitch. I appreciate you tuning in. Now, the other thing we want to keep an eye on is just how long it is before we can actually start to bring these countries together. So, Tajikistan on the 12th of May should be able to join up with Kazakhstan. I'm not sure what... Oh, no, what was that there? Federate... Oh, so we can actually already federate with Kyrgyzstan. So I think we want to actually do that. So I'm actually going to get Names Blonde to do that instead this turn. Set national policy in Kazakhstan, and we'll do
Time
that.
to make our move.
So he's actually got a job to do, but we are going to get everybody to go to ground as soon as I can. There's just a few things we need to deal with. Now, in terms of this turn, this is the turn that the aliens are going to reach Mars. And I'm a little bit concerned about what's going to happen when they do. So let's just jump over to Mars. And we'll just watch this transfer as it goes through. I just want to close this. Hey Adam, how's it going? Good to see you. New initiative fleet. Okay, that's concerning. That's an initiative fleet. That's an initiative fleet on Mars. The initiative just launched a fleet on Mars. We need to take that out. What is the fleet? It's a Gato class frigate. This thing has Artemis torpedo and point defense lasers and a 10-inch cannon. That's nothing that our ships can't handle. So we need to probably wait until our other ship is ready, and then we need to take that out. How long do we have for that? Still at 9, so this hasn't even started construction yet because we just don't have enough water. Okay. I'm not going to do anything about that right now, but we do need to bear in mind that the initiative have a fleet in orbit of the moon, of Mars moon, which is bad for us. The aliens may deal with it. That is a very good point, Miss Abs. Okay, initiative fleet launches. So the initiative are going for Elegy Station. So we need to... wait a minute. Where is Elegy Station? Elegy Station is in Mars orbit, so why don't I just send the Red Guard there? Transfer to Elegy Station. Okay, so we are going to have a fight over Elegy Station, which is where our skunk works are. This will be tricky, but we should be okay. Our technology is greater. Our space technology is maybe not as advanced as theirs, but it is the correct technology. I'm just looking at the... It looks like our ships are going to get there slightly before theirs. It looks like they got there... Okay. Sorry. They got there before us. And they destroyed the whole station. Just like that. Unfortunately, we didn't know what station it was that they got to. So they got there just before us, and we lost the station. Yes, our shipwrights are better. Alas, slightly late, indeed. Okay. So I want to take that fleet out. Target fleet is likely able to escape pursuit. So they... Well, okay. No, we've got 18 KPS Delta V. Why are they faster than us? And why are they running from us? They don't have as much Delta V as us, but they are moving a lot faster than we are. A lot faster than we are. What engines are they using in this ship? This thing has solid core fission. No, it has Dumbo drives. Oh, the initiative are ahead of us in space engine technology. We could have a problem here where they just clown around Mars and destroy all of our stations again. Yeah, they've got 4 times the thrust that we do. The question is, where are they going to go next? Because we have to basically just beat them there. I can bleed their DV, but I can't actually catch them. I have to just keep trying to intercept them, I think. Yeah, there's nothing I can do in terms of DV to catch them. But I think I'm just going to keep trying to chase them until they run out of fuel. That's the only thing I can do here. So we'll try and intercept them. Let's slow down time a little bit. So now the initiative are just wrecking us in Mar. And the big problem there is that was one of our skunk workstations. They might take the fight. That is true. I hope they do. Okay, we have a fight. I want to engage. Both fleets are willing to fight. Let's go to a battle. Okay. Here we go again. It doesn't really matter about a formation. Let's keep our initial velocity quite low. We're going to come in at 200 meters per second. And the game is currently paused. What's this? Oh, heat. Okay, yeah, we are hot. So what I want to do is I want to padlock to their ship. So let me remind myself to do that. I just select the Seawolf. I need to go into the advanced controls panel and I need to select padlock to enemy ship, padlock target, and I want to set their target to the Gato class frigate. So they have torpedoes and a 10-inch cannon. We have the 40mm daggers, and we're expecting them to beat them out. So I don't want us to accelerate too quickly, but I think we're just going to let it just creep forward at this stage. What I am going to do very quickly is I'm going to pause the music we've got in the background, and we are going to put on the very good battle music for this game, because it is pretty good. Okay, here we go. They do have PD lasers, yes. The PD lasers may cut us to pieces, so we will make sure not to get too close. Basically, as soon as we're in range, I'm going to back us up a little bit. We're going to speed up until they start launching. We're at 1,000 kilometers. Okay. I think they've just launched missiles. Yes, they're launching torpedoes. So torpedoes are in the air, I would say. What's the scroll up button? I can zoom in and out, but I can't remember what the bring the camera up hotkey is. Those are pretty fast for torpedoes. They're coming in at speed. Let's jump back to our ship, and we'll just slow down time a little bit. Yeah, air. Okay. What is the bring camera up hotkey? Oh, I've just turned off the all of the UI elements. There we go. Okay, here come. I can see them. I don't know if you can see them. They're gonna cross this. Okay, 40 mil PD is firing. So we are now in PD range. I'm gonna start slowing us down if I can. Why do I not have control of our velocity? Is it because I'm padlocked? I think it's because I'm padlocked. Yeah, it is. Do I actually want to do this? Because that means turning the ship. I don't think I want to turn the ship at this point. I wish there was like just a reduced thrust button, but that's not how space works. Okay, we are firing on the incoming torpedoes. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, 5 down, 6 down. Okay, that's their whole torpedoes down. We're not in range to shoot on them yet. I'm not sure what the range on their PD is. I am at 0 thrust, that's a good point. What I meant was reverse thrust, but to reverse thrust I need to spin the ship, and I'm not sure I actually want to spin the ship. Well, I could probably spin the ship now that those shots aren't coming at us anymore. What I want to do is I think once I'm in range, I'm going to turn the ship. I guess I could boost towards them at this point, but I don't want to accelerate too much. We have to play this really carefully. Yeah, braking thrusters would be very useful. If you look at the ship, it doesn't have any forward-facing thrusters at all. It's all based on doing a spin. Actually, if we go this side, we'll have the sun. There we go. Now we can see the ships a bit better. So there they are there. I'm going to speed up again until we're in range. Hang on a minute. What is our current stance? I want to be unbalanced. Because we have to intercept those 10-inch cannon rounds. Oh, jeez. Core 2121, you made me jump out of my skin. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. But damn, did you give me a fright there. Holy crap. I almost the same reverse speed as their tanks. We only need to go forward. The ships, yeah, at this stage the ships really are ISS modules with guns. Oh my god, you gave me such a fright with that subscribe noise. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm surprised we're not in range yet. 500 kilometers. I'm pretty sure that is the range on the guns. It's either 500 or 250. I think it's 500. Okay, it's not 500. Why are we not firing yet? The ships are just driving towards each other very slowly. No, it's okay. Okay. We're now firing. At this point, I'm going to order us to thrust away. Because what we want to do is we want to keep this range between us and them so that we're firing and they're not. So we're going to do a hard turn. Okay, we are now hitting them. And we're now thrusting away. Okay, we need to really accelerate here. Because they're going to close the 10-inch cannon range really shortly. If they haven't already started firing. We're at 300 kilometers. We've damaged their gun. No, you need to actually be thrusting, little ship. You can't just be, like, driving forwards. The AI is so bad. Okay, we've done some damage to the rear of the ship as well. I forgot that their ship is faster than ours, so they will eventually close with us. But I think we've wrecked their forward gun. We are doing a lot of damage, but we haven't destroyed it yet. Depends how much frontal armor this thing has. I can't believe the 40 mil strategy works, by the way. Our shipwrights are amazing. Okay, this thing's gone very black. 300 is... Okay, we are in PD cannon range now. We are 200 kilometers away. Do I just padlock at this point? They're closing to 150. I think I padlock. To make sure my frontal armor's facing them. It's looking pretty banged up. I don't get more data than this, unfortunately, on how badly damaged it is. We've surely destroyed all the components. Yes. Look, she's built like a steakhouse, but she handles like a bistro. PD laser doesn't fire at ships. I thought it did. Mission complete. We did it. That's for the people of Elegy Station, you assholes. Whew. These fights are so tense. No, retrograde thrusters aren't an option, unfortunately. Alright. Victory for Project Exodus. The following officers have been promoted. Lieutenant Fari Desarter, Engineering Officer, on the Seawolf. Wow. We did it again. Listen, 2 damage per shot that would not get through the armor. Yeah. Hey, Kate. Okay. So, that was revenge for the loss of Elegy Station. I tried a 10-inch cannon for a braking thruster. So would I. In a second. Okay, let's just kill the music again. Although it's pretty good music for right now. And I'll get the playlist music play again. Nasal seems to work. Yeah, I think nasal works for a cannon name. Okay. What were we doing? Right, I need to sort this fleet out. So I need to get this fleet. Oh, they're actually unavailable for operations right now. And we also need to rebuild Elegy Station, so we may as well just get that going. Low Mars orbit, which now has debris in it. Thanks, Initiative. We'll found this. We need to give it a name. So let me open the... I've actually got it open. Oh, TRM, thank you so much. As always, you're a legend. Let's get a base name out of the replit. New Anchorage Station. Nope, that's my Twitch link. Obviously, I can't copy and paste from Replit, so it's New Anchorage. Take the dock out to prevent... Yes, I'm going to take that dock out. If only I could do orbital bombardment. Save name. Okay, New Anchorage. So, this station needs to be a... it's a skunkworks station, because that's what we just lost. I want a farm, and I want an admin node. No, I don't need an admin node. So, we're going to need a fission reactor array. That puts us at +2 power. Then I want a skunkworks. That puts us at minus 28. I want another fission reactor to power that. That puts us at 14. Another skunk works. That puts us down to minus 16. I want another fission reactor array. That brings us up to... Love the first module being so far out. Yeah, I just like to put the farms up here. I don't know why. 26. I just noticed how long this is going to take to build, which is annoying. Because we do actually have... we do have a construction... Oh, I think this station had the construction module. So I'm going to put a construction module on it, which will speed construction up when it gets built. But I'm pretty sure this was the station that had a construction module, which is why it's going to take a year to rebuild most of this. Skunk Works, and then fission reactor. And I think I've got enough for one more Skunk Works. Yeah, and then we'll just set this to be the Skunk Works symbol. Okay. It's going to take a long time for that station to get back online, but it's done. Because guns are just thrusters that using metal... Yeah, gunfire could move ships. That would be pretty cool. How am I from point defense? Core, the base technology hasn't been researched yet for point defense. That's how bad this game has been. So if we go into research... yeah, I think another reconstruction, and I'm going to do that Hooba Stomp in just a second. I've got a few places I can put it. But if we have a look at the... Where is it? The tech tree. And if I search for point defense... Nothing shows up. I'll do a full search. Where is it? Phased array. I can't even remember what the point defense thing is called. Like layer defense array. Defense.
It ain't much, but it's honest
Thank you.
combat.
Thank you.
Rice.
What was the emojis at the end? Thank you so much, TRM. I'm pretty sure that the actual... I think it's militarization of space, right? Space Assault Doctrine, Space Navies, Fleet Combatants, Repair Bay, Marine Submarine Plume Turrets. No, I can't remember what the prereq tech is, but it hasn't been researched. Oh, is that what it is? It's PD lasers. We've got PD lasers, I think. I'm pretty sure I've researched PD lasers. Archives. Oh god, you can't sort this or search this. Oh, this is all the main ones that have been done. Here you go. There's too much in here for me to actually find them. I'm pretty sure we've researched point defense lasers. Layer defense array. Yes. I don't think... Militarization of space hasn't been researched on the tech tree. So if we do militarization of space, it is... Where is it? Here. Oh, it has been completed. Okay. Under militarization of space, the station modules aren't the ship modules. No. Spaceworks flag bridge. We'll have to have a look at it when we get the chance, but the prereq hasn't been researched, which is the problem. Anyway, back to Space War. We now have to deal with those aliens, but let's unpause so that we can get our fleet back. Okay, we need to do two things. They need to transfer to Photosphere Station, and I need to build... I think Photosphere may have a room for a construction module. No, it doesn't. Who does have room for a construction module? Kiva Station? Doesn't look like it. Solar Kiss. I think these are all full. New Anchorage. That's one we just built. Do you have room? I think I might just knock something out to build it, honestly. What's this? A hydroponics bay. Fission reactor array. I think I want to dump an energy lab to add a construction module here, just so we have a backup. And we'll have tons of power. And I'll also upgrade this to a farm while I'm here. Cool. Okay, that's that done. Back to Earth. Yeah, I definitely have PD lasers for ships, but not stations. Look up layer defense array. I tried that. I'll try it one more time. I hate that the tech tree in this game is a little bit... Okay, so layered. See, nothing shows up for layered. Maybe it's because I'm not typing it right. So it says militarization of space, which is researched. But I'm looking at... So, complete may unlock the following technologies. Space Assault Doctrine, Space Navies, Fleet Combatants, Repair Bay, Marine Assault Marine Platoon Barracks. This is a requirement for antimatter weaponry, Space Assault Doctrine, Space Navies, Ultraviolet Combat Lasers. I'm in the full tree. Oh no, I'm not in the full tree. No, I wasn't. I am in the full tree. No, I'm not. Layered Defense Array. Thank you. Got it. So Layered Defense Array requires... This project has a 100% chance of locking after prerequisites are fulfilled. So what are the prerequisites? We've got a red line. Point defense array needs to be researched, which requires infrared combat lasers. So we need infrared combat lasers to be researched. That's what we're missing. Because directed... Oh no, we actually need high energy lasers. That's what needs to be researched. Okay, so that's what we need to try and get researched ASAP. Good, okay. I'm glad we finally got there. Thank you, Terra Invicta Tech Tree. Okay, the Red Guards have completed their transfer, so they should be able to refuel. I think they'll auto-refuel. There should be enough water for them to do that.
Securing our control.
Defend interest done.
Going off the grid.
They're lying low. Red Guard fleet is resupplied. Global warming reaches 1.5 degrees C. Hey Shinobu, how's it going? No one has researched lasers at Inuk Core. This is just insane. It's just this game is so cursed. It is the most cursed game of Terra Invicta that's ever happened, and that's why I'm having so much fun with it. Human-induced warming has now reached approximately 1.5 degrees C above pre-industrial levels. It is now expected that heat waves will continue to get worse, exposing 14% of the world's population to extreme heat at least once every 5 years. Extreme storms and flooding are also likely. Coral reefs around the rim are projected to decline by 70 to 90%. So we can just say alas and do nothing. We can make greater efforts to stop it, which gives us a huge public opinion boost. Or we can select we're leaving anyway, and grants us a public opinion boost across the world. Why does that give us a... Surely that would give a negative public opinion. I guess good thing we're leaving. I'm going to take it. Okay, so that alien fleet has now arrived in Mars orbit. And I'm very concerned. There's actually 2 fleets have arrived. The visitors stage an assault upon a human structure in space. What? What? It is It is possible that visitors do not expect humanity to leave the confines of our home world. It is equally possible that our rapid technological advancement is something they have encountered before in battles fought against other species from other worlds, and they were entirely prepared for this eventuality. Whichever might prove to be true, the outcome is the same. They are clearly angered by humanity's presence in space and have struck accordingly. Life beyond the bosom of Earth is a fragile, hard-won thing, unless the alien assault has had tragic, devastating consequences. Some feel that this only proves that Earth cannot possibly hope to oppose the aliens. Others interpret this instead as proof that humanity cannot thrive as long as the extraterrestrials remain within our solar system. For now, only one thing is certain. No human target is beyond their reach. But what if they actually attacked? And do I need to try and fight them off? Oh, like, where are they heading? So they're rallying with Victor 49. So where's Victor 49 and what's Victor 49's mission? Oh, definitely. Look, consequences of our actions. This is consequences of actions of the game. Where's Victor 49? Oh, this is getting complicated now. The thing is, the last time I played this game, I had... what did I have? I had all of the European Union, I had all of Russia, I had all of America. None of the AI factions were any concern to me, and I was destroying every alien fleet that came at me. Victor 49, here it is. Okay, they're bombarding bases is what they're doing. William Barron's base, that's not one of mine. Who is William Barron? Who owns William Barron's base? I can't see it from here. I have to go through the list. Okay, I have to go through here, and then I have to check. I want to check everything on Mars that's on the ground that belongs to everybody. Who owns William Barron's base? William Barron's base. It's the Initiative. They're bombarding the Initiative. That's hubris. That's what you get, the Initiative. The aliens come and bombard you and ignore all of my stuff. There is tech to remove space debris. It's basically putting point defense systems on your space stations, and then you get events where they can shoot it down. Surely a single ship around Mars could destroy the alien fleet single-handedly in glorious combat. Karma has indeed happened. This is not consequences for my actions. This is consequences for their actions. At the moment, they're leaving my stuff alone, and I'm happy with that. One last thing to check, actually, is the Red Guard fleet. The Seawolf now has an officer. They have Lieutenant Fari. So she reduces internal damage by 5%, increases repair speed by 20%, and increases post-combat salvage by 10%. which is pretty cool. Okay, so we can unpause the game for now. At the moment, they're not bombarding any of our bases. They are bombarding the initiative. I was planning on taking it, Kite. I was going to take all of the initiative's bases, but then they attacked us and wiped out all of our space stations in Earth orbit, so that's why that plan stopped. Okay, let's unpause the game again. Yeah, the bases have been destroyed by the aliens. They're still in orbit, so we need to keep an eye on them, but at the moment we can just leave them alone. We don't want to anger them, they don't want to anger us. I cannot transfer any ships to Mars. I don't have the Delta V to do it, but I am building more ships around Mars. So keep that ship for fighting aliens even while past its prime hanging in the background because plus setting Zodic Cell, which is very nice. Yes, it is. Okay. Russia has declared war on Estonia, Portugal, Romania, and Bulgaria. Go Russia, I guess. Yes, we do need construction module.
Mission complete.
Okay, we want to federate with Kyrgyzstan. Confirm. Kyrgyzstan, under control of Project Exodus, has decided to join in a federation with the Central Asian Union. So, we now have combined Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan into one country. We'll be doing the same thing with Tajikistan as soon as I can. But that'll be a little bit while away. Okay, we investigated the aliens. The British army is moving into the Sana. Now, why is this an issue? Where is the British army going to? Where is the Sana region? Okay, why is the British army invading Yemen? As far as I'm aware, I am not at war with anybody at the moment. This nation is at war with the European Union. How did I not notice that? Okay, well, my army, can I not deploy to Jeddah? Are you not allies? Why are you not allies? You are allies, by the looks of it. No, they're not allies with Yemen. They are rivals with Yemen, so I need to make them neutral. And then you can... Well, I don't need to worry about them. Cool. So that's just a terrible oversight on my part. Who is Yemen actually allied with? Yemen is allied with nobody. Okay. They can ally with Nigeria and Singapore. We need to get them allied with Japan as soon as possible. We'll get them allied with the United Arab Emirates and Oman as well. Like, oh. Yes, I got dragged into war through alliance shenanigans. That is exactly what's happened. No, Yemen has no allies. I need to build some Marines to take that base over. They could be coming for oil. That is correct. I've never messed around with the automate. Unrivaled with Australia? Am I rivaled with Australia? I am rivaled with Australia. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of time to sort out. Wait, I want to pause the game because everyone is right. I need to take over that base on Mars. This one here. What were the yields like on it? Yeah, the yields aren't terrible. They're not amazing, but it is now the only site that nobody owns, so we're going to take it. And I need a name for the base. It is free real estate, you are right. We have to watch our mission control, though. Do I need to rerun the program? Yeah, I need to rerun the program. 1 second, I need to rerun the replit for a new name. And, why is it still... Okay, stop it and rerun. And then I want a base name, please. This is Brimstone Base, which actually, I think, fits. So we want to manage the base. We want to give it a mining symbol. We want to give it the name Brimstone Base. If you've got mission control, yeah, you got to keep all this stuff. You got to keep all of this stuff in your head. Like, there's so much stuff you got to keep running. So we want a farm here. We want a settlement mining complex. We want an administration node. And then we want power. So we want a fission reactor array. I probably want another fission reactor array. I'm actually going to need another fission reactor array to power all this stuff. That will speed up once the construction module is done, but it's going to take a while. Mostly does defend, automate works well enough. Mostly does defend interest, advise country, inspire, destroy alien floors. That's not too bad. Okay, back to Earth. So we now need to defend Yemen from the British. which I wasn't expecting to have to do. We'll get there. We just need to ally them with Japan. Once we've allied them with Japan, we can spare the British off by going, hey, we have a nuke. Leave us alone. It's probably going to take the Brits a while to get here. We have lost executive control point in Syria to the servants. The executive. Okay. I thought that was defended, but they must have just powered through it. So they're degrading our caliphate, but we did take a place off them. Okay. JPL. Events have forced us to transfer 3 orcs to our faction pool. What is going on? What just happened? Hang on a minute. Events have forced us to transfer these orgs to our faction org pool. Jet Propulsion Laboratory, Secret Service, 10th US Special Forces Group, and Madisonian Society. What just happened? You no longer have any US counselors. Why did it take so long for that to happen? That's what I'm wondering going on about. I'm pretty certain I didn't have these equipped. Yeah. Unless... No, because nobody... I'm looking at this, and nobody's lost orcs. That I can tell. I'm not sure what's happened there. If I'm being completely honest. The Goddard Space Flight Center is available, which is pretty powerful. Nobody's at full admin because I've been shuffling stuff around. And none of these unassigned orgs. I mean, US Special Forces requires 3. Potentially. But I mean, like, this is Ops Investigation. This is Command Ops. 15th of April. So yeah, the day before is when that notification came through. Nobody's died. All of my agents are still here. I honestly don't know what just happened. You're right, mishaps, that nobody's at full admin. I think I'm going to grab the Goddard Space Center on someone, because this is crazy. What's it going to cost me? Minus $50, though. That's quite a big income hit when I don't have a lot of money. Very strange. We've got some level ups to do anyway, so let's augment you. Let's increase your admin. Let's augment you. You're already at max admin, so let's get your persuasion up. You're ready for an augment as well. You're already at max admin. Your unmodified stat is 8, though. So you could probably do with getting that boosted so we can unequip some of those orgs from you. And then you're also ready, and you're definitely going to take an admin. And you need espionage, so we might as well just grab Pelops investigations for you right now. And that gets your investigation up, espionage up to 13. Yeah, was Syria the linchpin for those orgs? Is that what it was? Secret America? That was a very weird set. Okay. So, we now need to deal... Maybe they gave us later and realized you had 0 US counselors. Yeah, it could be something like that. That last one, that was 28 admin. That's a good point, yeah. So we can take something off. That is... You have 28 admin now, I believe. So what can we get rid on you? What does Luna give? This is a cartel. Only she can take it because it's criminal. The International Monetary Fund gives +8. Projects Engineers gives +3. So she could lose this. That would leave her at 25, and we can give that to Yoma. And that gives her some more admin, which we can use, not for anything right now, because she won't have it till next turn, but that will go better. Okay, what I want to do is I kind of want to go to ground with everybody and just get them off everybody's, because we're definitely under attack right now. So you can go to ground. Jebediah,
What's the op?
you need to go to ground. You can go to ground in the outback.
Initiating deep cover.
Blonde,
Acknowledged.
you can go to ground. Where's go to ground? I can't find it. There it is. You can go to ground in Nigeria, where no one's going to look for you.
Going off the grid.
Now,
At your service.
Cairn has gone to ground, and they can defend Yemen.
Securing our interests.
And
Standing
then
by.
nobody knows about Yoma. Can she crack down this control point before it gets boosted? Probably not, but I'm going to spend 16 influence to see if she
Going
can.
after their people.
If we can take that back. And then our next job is how long before we can ally, because they're at war with the EU, Britain, and America. How long before we can ally with 24th of June? So the 24th of June is when we can ally. We're going to have a pretty hard time defending Yemen from the British, if I'm being honest. Investigation, let us know if we've been spotted. Okay, no. Jebediah has 19 investigation, so I need to go around and investigate all of our counselors. Cool. Right, let's confirm for the turn. We'll cancel this message, and I'm going to unpause the game. And we need to keep an eye on what that alien fleet is doing.
Going silent.
Hunkering down. Going into hiding.
Okay, Protectorate have a fleet.
Our interests.
No, the stat, not the mission. Gotcha. So we need everyone to have high investigation. Cool. There's a Protectorate fleet now. Where is it docked? It's in Earth orbit. It currently hasn't got a mission. It's a Chongqing class frigate. It's got torpedoes and a 10-inch cannon. So we out-tech it. It's not a threat to us. Oh, research. When is this completing? 26th of April. Okay. We need to get on top of that as soon as it's finished. New servant fleet, that's fine, we know about that. New servant fleet, we know about that. Yeah, servants are just doing their thing. A heckin' chunker indeed.
Crackdown complete.
Oh, Joe Maman got the crackdown on the servant on Syria. Poland under control with resistance going toward Azerbaijan.
If we're not willing to spend whatever it takes to make sure every one of those rocks
Directed space research is the new goal. And we've completed heavy fission pile. So, first of all, for us, people keep wanting Repair Bay. Just to explain Repair Bay is a module for a ship that allows that ship to act as a fleet tender and repair other ships. If we have shipyards, they will repair ships for us in space stations. At this stage in the game, we don't need to worry about repair bays because we'll always be operating out of a starbase. So we're not building repair bays. Or am I wrong? And it also repairs the ship itself. It only repairs itself. It's the second damage control. Okay, I was completely wrong. It's not the module I thought it was. We can grab them if we want. We don't have a lot of room for these at the moment. It does say that. It does. An expanded damage control team as well as workshop to conduct more expensive repairs away. Yes, I was thinking about a different thing. And I was talking with utter, like, I know what I'm talking about, when in fact I didn't know what I was talking about. It's not super useful right now. Yeah, it seems a bit naff. Exactly. Fleet combatants, I don't really want to work on that right now. Civilian photonic is augmented learning, is knowledge, enemy for minus something. We don't need the United Arab League right now. We don't need United Turkestan right now. Republic of the Southern Cross, I would like to get at some point. Global command structure gets us 40. In fact, let's get that undergo. And now we want to get all in on this. Let's see if we can take over directed space research. I was already there, Kite. Right, so we'll see how much we're contributing, which is 22. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat this because Humanity First has 40% bonus to directed space research. But we'll see what gets picked up here as well. We may be able to take this over. We're really far behind on research because we just keep losing our stations. Research is such a problem here. Nope, nothing new there. And that's a new turn. Okay, so it is now May. We have another month before we can save Yemen. We've got to... So let's just make sure...
Ready for my
the
mission.
enemy don't
I'm
know about any of our
At your
people right now,
service.
which is
Your
good.
orders.
Yeah, the other research...
Where to?
It's the same thing, mishaps. It's the servants just shuffling their fleet over and over again. They've made 276 fleets now. They're just shuffling. Every day they're shuffling. They've done it 276 times. I'm tempted to just fly in there and wipe it out. Yeah, we did have control for a day or two, and then they just took over way over us. Okay, so the aliens don't know about us, so let's get our defenses done. So we need to defend United Arab Emirates and Gulf states.
Ready.
So Human can defend here.
Securing
We'll
our
get
interests.
Cairn
Ready for my mission.
to
Ready
defend
for orders.
here.
Reporting in.
I'm gonna get
For
Jebediah
my mission.
to
Ready for orders.
crack down this back under our control.
Targeting their center of power.
No, that was the completely
Your
wrong
orders.
thing to do. We're gonna get Names Blonde to purge it back under our control.
Targeting the opposition.
Jebediah
Watching in.
is going to spread public opinion in China for us. Well, he's not going to do that. He's terrible at it. I don't really want to take Nepal or Myanmar if I can avoid it. Yeah. I really want to focus on China. That's what I want to do right now. I don't have a
for
turn
orders.
for it right now.
Standing by for orders.
Let's get Jebediah to deal with unrest because we probably have a little bit building up. So Kyrgyzstan and Nigeria. That makes sense. So Kyrgyzstan, well, basically this big blob of places. So we'll stabilize here
Restoring order.
and we'll stabilize in Nigeria.
Ready.
And then next turn, when we've stabilized,
We'll
we're gonna
make
get back
things
onto
safe.
working on China. I'm trying Hayden. So what I'm doing at the moment is I need to... Oh God, they're about to arrive. I need to wait for the 24th of June, at which point I'll be able to ally with Japan. When I'm allied with Japan, I'll be able to negotiate for peace because I'll have a nuke. But until then, I cannot do anything to help Yemen because Yemen has no allies. It's allied with Nigeria and Singapore, neither of whom can send support at the moment. So we have to wait for the 24th of June before I can ally, and that's something I need to check for all of my countries. Is make sure they're allied with at least all of my countries here need to be allied with Saudi Arabia, so that Saudi Arabia can send its armies to aid them. And the only one that isn't is Yemen. Not worried about Mongolia or Tajikistan because they're in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, that's the problem. I can't stop this war right now until we get that nuke on the table. Okay, that's another turn done. Let's unpause the game. So much is going on.
Making things safe for our people. Securing our interests.
Okay, the British have arrived in Yemen and they are currently attacking the Yemenis. There's nothing I can do about that right now. I don't even have an army to defend them.
Order is returning.
Stabilized nations have
Things
gone
are
through.
stabilizing.
Okay, servants of welfare. Non-sapient alien life forms have been detected in Hong Kong. It really does, Chinobo. It really does.
Things fall apart.
Okay.
The center cannot hold.
Fall of Empires has been
Mere
done.
anarchy is loose to
What are they researching now? They have gone for space assault doctrine, which again we just don't have a chance on. Look, we have contributed 384 to directed space research. We're just not going to be able to do it. So we're just going to focus on our own projects. We just can't compete at the moment with the research that these people have. It was a heavy breath. Hey, Woot. Woot, this is the most cursed campaign ever. My last campaign, I absolutely dominated the game to the extent where I got a bit bored. And now we are in the most terrible position possible, desperately scrambling to stay in the game, and I'm having a blast. I can't even begin to tell you what has happened so far in this campaign. There may be an alien operative in China. Cool. So we're going to have to start really focusing on it next turn.
Our associates are now in charge.
Okay, we now have control of Syria again. Let's just get that back under our
Cleaning things
control.
up.
So Syria, I want you to prioritize the new normal. And that's taking that back from the servants. The problem we have is we can't keep space stations in Earth orbit. They keep getting shut down. And there's no room left on low Earth orbit to build space stations. Okay, we need to do some defending here. I think the only thing we need to defend is Syria. So we'll get Cairn
Acknowledged.
Cairn to defend Syria.
Making things safe for our people.
It is now the 16th of May, so we're just waiting a little bit longer before we can save Yemen, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. In terms of China, did China just flip? No, it didn't. Yeah, there is an agent here, so we're going to get Jebediah to investigate who this is.
Initiating surveillance.
We're going to get Blonde to
here.
come back in and attempt a control nation. The best I can do with that is at 27%. And that's with 5 popular support. And it's because he's a technocrat, it's actually hurting his chances to control nation here. I think what we'll do is I'll spend a turn doing some public campaigning. We're going to campaign with Human on a 54% chance of success. Hey, Doctor, good to see you. Thanks for joining in. I think I'm just going to roll the 27,
Standing by.
honestly, on the control. If we get one control nation, we can start rolling it into more.
Putting our people
But we're just
in
going to
place.
start rolling that dice every turn until we get it. The rest are going to focus on unrest, because we've got a lot of unrest building, because we're really not paying a lot of attention to the rest of the world at the moment. So we're going to put down unrest in Kyrgyzstan again.
We'll make things
And
safe.
Yoma's going to put down unrest in Nigeria.
Restoring order.
Yeah, it's been a slow downhill road since the glory days of the Marines, that's right. Now, how long until we can... we can actually already federate with Tajikistan. Do I want to do that now? Or do I want... I think I do, because that helps with control points. So we're actually going to get Yoma to set national policy in Kazakhstan to federate with Tajikistan. And then we'll work on bringing them all into one country. Alien plants in Hong Kong. Damn it, I forgot about the alien plants in Hong Kong. Who can deal with the alien plants in Hong Kong? It's going to have to be... Human can't.
Standing by.
The only person who can is Yoma. So we're going to send Yoma more to deal with the alien plants in Hong Kong. And then Human to set national policy here.
Time to make our move.
And then next turn we're going to put down the unrest. Yes. We've got another 40 control points on the way from research. Okay, confirm assignments. Unpause. Let's see what's going on. That alien fleet hasn't done anything else since it finally... Can you get some more orcs to burst persuasion on one counselor? I'll have a look at the next mission cycle.
Person of interest surveilled.
Okay, who did you find?
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Okay, it was a servant that was working there. Harishka Nekra. We might just keep having a look at them, honestly. I like this track. Yeah, China's going to be a lot of points to take. We're going to abandon a bunch of countries to get China, though. We're going to get rid of... yeah. We might do some bridging.
Mission complete.
Okay, we're going to federate with Tajikistan. We may lose Yemen, by the way.
Target still in one piece.
Okay, our first farm just got completed. Yomamor failed to assault.
We failed to take control.
Philippines have nukes. We failed the control nation role as well. Okay. So Jebediah, investigate that guy again. Why is there a caution on him? Why is there a caution sign here? I'm not sure why there's a caution on him.
Ready to go.
But we might just get Yoma to protect Jebediah in case something bad happens.
What's the up?
Yeah, I already am spawning a bunch of countries, but I'm just not making a lot of money on it. So the plan for everybody to know, he's a dangerous trade. Okay, good. That's what I'm projecting. Is as soon as we get China, we're dumping Mongolia, and we're probably going to dump Kazakhstan. We may dump Nigeria as well, because the Nigerian play isn't really going anywhere. Okay, what are we on? We're on the 1st of June. When can we flip our relations? 24th of June. So I need to remember, 24th of June, I can flip relations. Let's have a look at boosting Nick Blonde's persuasion. So, what can he grab? His persuasion is currently 18. We can't grab the Mossad. We could get the Reddington Agency. That gives him +1 persuasion. In terms of unassigned stuff, Andromeda Entertainment will give him +1 persuasion. And he has... So I can give him Andromeda Entertainment. And then if I want to give him Reddington, I need to drop something. So we could drop Hector Private Investigations. I have no idea why he has that. And that can go to someone else. And then he can pick up Reddington. That's him up to 20 persuasion. Thank you, Shinobu. I really like it too. Then if we go over to Jebediah, Jebediah would really like Hector Private Investigations. That gets him up to 21 investigation. And then is there anything I can do for Yoma's... no. Her espionage isn't very high. Unfortunately. Verbatim missiles in space. I didn't see that. It's just one... It's 1 mission control and 3 research. I don't know if it's worth it. The Australian Special Air Service is available here. Which is something that Yoma might actually need. She can't equip it right now, though, because she's at max admin, unfortunately. I don't think it's... Is it really worth it? Well, look, I've got the slot for it. We'll grab it. I pressed cancel by accident. It's mission... No, look, we do need mission control. We are very tight on mission control because we have a lot of mines. Okay, the one thing we do have going for us is we've got a pretty decent income. It also does give us Salt 8 an asset. That is true. Okay, so Blonde is going to try again in China. He now has a 45% chance with those changes we made this turn. So we're going to roll the dice on that.
Our presence.
What's the up?
I've got Jebediah investigating the dangerous man. And I've got Yoma defending him just in case. I think we really need... Okay, we need to send Human... No, can Karen do it?
Ready to go.
Karen needs to defend the Republic of the Southern Cross for us.
Our interests.
And then Human really needs to focus on unrest. Kyrgyzstan, by the way, why aren't you using It's the New? And you should be using It's the New. And Tajikistan should be using It's the New normal. In fact... Kazakhstan should be using this. These are all fine to be using what they're using because they're being spoiled. Only for assassinating jail missions. Okay, so we're not assassinating him. I can do something with Yoma then. Because I want to do a hostile takeover, I think. But we'll leave that for now. So Human... what was the highest unrest? It was Kyrgyzstan. Okay, so you need to put down unrest in Kyrgyzstan.
Restoring order.
And then we need a job for Yoma.
Ready for my mission.
We could detain, but I want to defend if I'm detaining. I think we just stabilize for now, and we stabilize in Nigeria, and that's just to get her experience. Hey, Jinkaro, how's it going? I'm going to change the protecting. Don't worry, I just overprotected.
We'll turn down the heat.
Okay, that's everything set. Let's confirm for the turn. We're going to see more of the construction that we have on Mars complete in the next couple of terms. Surveil in Hong Kong. It's too late to surveil in Hong Kong, unfortunately. I already committed for the turn. We'll get back to that. Okay. Heavy fission reactor arrays are now available for construction. We can now research heavy fission reactor arrays.
Making things safe for our people.
Bee population collapse. Beekeepers worldwide have reported another record loss of bees, as over 60% of their hives have perished in the past year. A loss of the bee population will have cataclysmic effects on global biodiversity and food production, as nearly 90% of the world's flowering plant species, more than 75% of the world's food crops, and 35% of global agricultural crops depend on bees for population. We must do what we can to save the bees. So for $600, we get a public opinion boost. I'm not sure yet. I'm taking suggestions. Okay, we've got another alien fleet in low Earth orbit. Not the bees! Republic of the Southern Cross has deployed the 3rd Division in Melbourne. Okay, we have a new army in Australia. We laid down that army a long time ago. We need a name for it. I'm just going to run the program. This is the 2nd Army Corps, the Pit Fighters. Can I rename them from here? Or do I have to... I think I have to select them from here. Oh, I also need to rename the King Fahad Armored, actually. Where are they? The 3rd Division. Oh, they're not under my control yet. That's right. They won't be under my control for a bit. I might need to come back and rename them later. Yeah. Okay, that's another alien fleet in low Earth orbit. I'm not too worried about that. And that's another turn. Okay. So that's the 13th of June. Oh, battle at Fuji Station. The aliens are fighting... Whoa. The aliens just wiped out humanity first. In Earth orbit? Yeah, Earth orbit. So the aliens are now attacking humanity first. So unfortunately, we won't be able to send that army to defend Yemen. The reason we won't be able to send that army to defend Yemen is that Yemen is at war with the United States, European Union, and United Kingdom. So they have control of the sea. And I can't send any armies. Yeah. That was a bit scary how fast they died. Humanity first.
We've gained significant support.
So the aliens just destroyed... Okay. We have China. Honestly, kite has never been an issue before. No more with pairs on other councillors. Okay, I might need to mess with that. We've got our first control point in China. That is absolutely massive. This is it. Now, we're already over our control point maximum, but that's okay. So right now, first of all, we're going to set priorities here. I'm just going to set them to the new normal. Okay? Humans first just got dunked. They did, yes. Now we need to abandon Mongolia. We don't want this place anymore. How do I abandon a country again? Abandon nation. We don't want Mongolia anymore. Mongolia, you are just here to give us control points. Now, I need to get rid of some more control points. It's either the Kazakhstan bloc or it's Nigeria. So Nigeria is costing us 1326, about, what, 40 control points? Do not abandon Mongolia? Oof. I have to. I'm over control points. We'll be fine. I could abandon Yemen, but we want to keep Yemen. I'm really scared about being over control points because we're already getting stomped. I think we're going to drop Nigeria. Nigeria really doesn't work with any of our plans. Keep the stuff that's connected. Okay, I made a mistake getting rid of Yemen. It doesn't matter. Mongolia. I think we need to get rid of Nigeria because Nigeria really isn't helping us with any of our plans. Yes, they've got a pretty good GDP. But we need the control points free. Yeah, the Caliphate will help a lot. We're still quite a long way away from the Caliphate. That won't complete until the 31st of October 2032. Because it's a really, really expensive, and our research is just really low, especially after we lost our skunk works. So the Caliphate's a long way away. So I'm getting plus 40 control points. So just to put it into everybody's perspective here, one control point in China is 40 control points. Hey, congratulations TRM on the new work phone. So one control point is 40. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't need Yemen right now. You make a really good point. Maybe we just don't bother saving Yemen. So what control points in Yemen, though, are worth 3, right? Do we really, like, 3 control points is nothing. Awesome. So abandoning Nigeria will free up 40 control points. Just under. 13, 13, 13. So that'll give us 26, 39. It'll give us 39 control points. Abandoning Yemen will give us 6 control points. We can free up some control points once we get to the stage of bringing of I can't remember the word for it, but conglomerating these countries. 39 from Nigeria and 7 is pretty much it, Kite. Yeah, I think we abandon Nigeria. As much as it's been like a long-term investment, we've spent a lot of time working on Nigeria. I think we just dump it for now. I don't want to be under control points because I'm just really worried. So I'm going to abandon Nigeria. Okay, we're now under control points. And then we'll abandon Yemen if we need to next turn. That's what we're going to do. But we have China. We have a control point in China. And that's huge. Yeah, we don't have any of the technology for Nigeria, for Africa either. Okay, we now have control of this army. Let me just name it before I forget. What was the name it got? The name I rolled was the 2nd Pit Fighters. So it's the 2nd Army... Oops. 2nd Army Corps. I think I need to explain why I'm acting a little bit frantic. It might not be coming across to people watching, but with the fact that the aliens are currently just wiping out entire fleets and space stations in orbit of Earth and Mars, it feels like the whole world is on the verge of collapsing. It feels like this, like, it really feels like Endgame, even though we're not anywhere near the Endgame. But that's maybe why I'm acting a little bit like, whoa, it's all over. Okay. So we currently have, what? We have got 30, we've got just under 40 control points free. Where's the Pretty Comet? I didn't see the, oh, Pretty Comet. Yeah, there's a Pretty Comet. You know, you can actually put stuff on these. We could actually send a probe here and prospect it. Which is one of the things that got added in the latest patch. So you can see the Comet's got a pretty interesting orbit. But we could actually send a thing to it. You're only 10-8 as long as you don't bully the protect. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to stay under their radar as much as I can, despite the fact that I've been bullying the servants like crazy. Okay. Let's have a look at China. Big GDP here, 30 billion. We've got a developing nation with an integrated culture. Per capita GDP is growing, and we've got high inequality. I'm currently pushing economy, welfare, which apparently I'm not pushing enough. We should probably be spoiling China a little bit as well. And then I'm pushing for funding, and let's not bother with funding. Mission control, I don't care about build army. It's the 16th of June, so I can't quite stop the war in Yemen yet. I probably... Well, I can't, of course, I can't set their relations. Do not spoil China. Okay. It is a super nation, that's right. I'll go back to 2 funding. Okay. We're probably not looking at another grab this turn, but we're going to have a look. 63%, I will roll those dice.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Standing by.
What else are we doing? Now, I had Jebediah investigating this guy. So he has Untouchable. Any attempt to assassinate this counselor that has a result worse than critical success will give the assassin the marked trait, which provides a massive malice as a security attribute. He's a martyr as well. If this counselor dies violently, every nation in the world will receive propaganda for the controller's faction. He's a fanatic. He's an intelligent. Oh no, forced. Oh, and he's got a bunch of cybernetic implants. Okay, he doesn't have any orcs. That's interesting. Oh, he's got really terrible stats, despite having that really scary like setup. He's actually got really terrible stats. That's weird. His missions aren't that great either. I mean, I guess he's got Control Nation, which is probably what he was trying to do in China, but he's only got Persuasion 9. And I could barely do it with Persuasion 21. That's odd. I don't think we can afford to bridge this guy, though, unfortunately, everybody. He is too dangerous to bridge. Let's surveil in Hong Kong. Which is... Where is Hong Kong? It's somewhere around here. That's North and South Korea. There's Japan. Hong Kong is around Vietnam. It's somewhere in... I've got Singapore down here. My knowledge of this part of the world is not great. Where is Hong Kong? It's the triangle. This one here. That's Japan. Hong Kong. Okay. So we're going to surveil Hong Kong.
Initiating recon.
Standing by.
Yeah, no, they do not need a better HR department at all. They can keep hiring terrible, terrible people. I'm happy with that. Is there anyone... What I like to look for is just to see if there's anyone with an incredibly low chance of being detected, because that's usually a sign that they're an alien. Yeah, he does seem like the staked out goat. Okay. So what are we doing here? Jebediah has been surveilled. We're doing another control nation here. In terms of unrest, we're dealing with 2.5 in Kyrgyzstan, Nigeria I don't care about, and 2.2 in Syria. So let's just continue to deal with unrest.
We'll turn down the heat.
Ready for my mission.
And Syria.
We'll make things safe.
And then Cairn needs a job.
Ready for orders.
Yeah. What are the servants with America? So they're still fighting over America with the other factions. The servants are investing in welfare and spoils and military. The American military is actually pretty advanced because they've got like full investment into it. That's what they're doing. But because the resistance, Humanity First are in there, it's not quite going their way as well as it normally would. Okay, I need something to do with Care and Yuma Mall this turn. We could try and hostile takeover. Is that's not dangerous? I will actually try hostile takeover just to see if there's anything worth stealing.
Targeting enemy orgs.
And then Cairn.
Standing by for orders.
Do you think we could turn him? No, that's never going to happen. Where else has unrest? And I'll just push down unrest there. Mongolia. I don't care about Mongolia. Tajikistan has a little bit of unrest. Hey Nook, how's it going? Oh, that's a good point. Her loyalty has gone down. Oh, then I know what I can do then. We can get Cairn to put her loyalty back up.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Yes, we will do public opinion next turn, I think. I can get Hugh...
Ready for my mission.
Let's have a look at how difficult it is. It's still pretty expensive. $640 for 73%. I'm going to hold just for now. We're going to confirm assignments. I'm going to keep an eye on what everyone's doing. Yeah, the US economy is sliding. That is a good point. I'm concerned about what the aliens are going to do next in Earth orbit.
It is tempting to think of our expansion into the stars.
High energy lasers, everybody.
Evolution of human knowledge.
Humanity First have selected high energy lasers next. That's something. So that's a plus 20%. We still can't beat them. It was only just $600. I know. I wouldn't care if it was only $600.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Commercial mining companies, we gain 100% more revenue from the sales of space resources. Not something I really make use of, but maybe we need to keep that in mind for later in the game.
Will now serve us.
Okay, what do we want to steal from the servants? Anything that gives more espionage, probably. So Hercules 7 computers gives 1, plus 1, plus 1. Sage applications gives plus... There's nothing here that gives more admin that I can see. Sapphire Labs gives science, plus 6% space program boost, mission control, and material science research. The 50% material science research is pretty nice. We had a fight over Mars. Oh, hey, Leoncio. No, college is important, Leoncio. Go back to college. You don't want to watch me fight space battles. You want to go to college. We had a big space battle. Is Nigeria part of the Caliphate? No, it's not. No, I do need to research the Caliphate, Shinobu, because I need to combine... So researching the Caliphate lets me turn Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Syria, Iraq, Iran, all into one country where I spend a lot less control points. So the Caliphate's really, really important. Even though I control... Instead of controlling all those individual countries, I can make it one country. Oh, lesson's over for today. Okay. As long as you're not... But yeah, I'm going to steal Sapphire Laboratories anyway. Stolen. We're in the trail of that comment. That comment's just cruising along below us.
Order is returning.
Things are cooling off.
Alien life forms in Tirana. Need to deal with that. India has joined the Russia-Suriname war against Suriname. Academy have launched some new fleets. And the initiative have taken Mongolia from us. That's fine. And Nigeria have been taken by one of...
This little light of mine.
Okay. Everybody, high energy lasers have been researched.
Light of mine,
Oh god, I don't know why she's singing.
I'm gonna let it shine.
That's the servants person.
This little light of mine.
What is this?
I'm gonna let it shine.
Okay, well, don't worry about it right now. Great.
Superior Judith Howell.
Unfortunately, they've gone for great
Leading Sunday
lasers, great
schools.
nations yet, but we've got infrared combat lasers on the way, which is good. Let's see.
Our
It's terrifying.
supporters are in place.
We got a second control point in. Okay. We have a second control point in China, and we now control one of the Chinese armies. What do I want? 1 in knowledge, 1 in unity, 1 in military, 2 in funding, none in boost, 3 in mission control. And the 24th, yes, thank you, Hayden. So we now control 2/6 of China. And how far off are we getting our extra control points? I'm going to just push everything into this. 23rd of July, 2030. Okay, at the end of the month, we're getting another 40 control points. I think we'll be okay without getting rid of anywhere else. I've actually got I've actually got a bunch of saved ones. I just wanted to quickly click over. We just took control of Wuhan, by the way. Okay, Yemen can now ally with Japan. But I'm just going to ally it with everybody I can. Now, we can get... So Japan will need to join the war, and then they'll need to sue for peace. I'm not sure if I can do that all in one turn, but I'm going to try. So we're going to get Cairn to set national policy in Japan, and I believe we can declare war in the European Union Yemen War. So we want to set national policy.
Time to make our move.
And then I think the second person should be able to sue for peace right after. Oh, you got problems with the stream? I am not dropping any frames. So that's not on my end. Just as you appear stream is dying. I'm watching my stream health at the moment, and I'm not having any issues at all. Wait a minute. Is it because I sat back? Maybe only audio? I'm stopping for right now. I'm not seeing any issues with the stream health at all. I have a stream health monitor these days. No issues at all. So it might be a YouTube issue. Stutter over the audio. Am I really Hayden? I am. Okay, I can't afford to. I've got to go for global command structure. I'm not dropping any frames at the moment, so I'm tempted to say that it's on your end, but I'm keeping an eye on it. The question I'm wondering is, can I send a second person in here to sue for peace after we've joined the war? It's pure audio, not video. That's weird. Maybe just try refreshing the page. I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's possible.
Where do you need me?
But we're going to try it. Seems stabilized for now. Okay, cool. Right, what do we want everyone else to do? I can't afford to take another control point in China right now. I don't have the control points for it. We need to defend Iraq, so Human can do that.
Protecting our interests.
Standing by
Jebediah.
for orders.
We didn't detect anyone in Hong Kong. I'm trying to think about where aliens would be.
Where do you need me?
Is Yoma the only one who
Standing
can... Okay, she's going to have to
Your
assault
orders?
the aliens.
At your service.
At your service.
And we'll have to get maybe Blonde to
Heading to the
do
LZ.
Acknowledged.
this.
At your service.
Classic President. No, mine's just perfect now. How dare you?
Heading to the capital.
And then
Ready for
Jebediah,
order.
I'm going to keep surveilling. Let's just surveil this area here. Who are you? Unknown. What is your chance to be investigated? This person here is the hardest person I've seen all game to investigate. So I'm going to investigate them just to see. Cash delete plus reload. Gross. I'm sad that you had to do that. Okay, I think I've got this turn set out. Our ship should be getting built pretty soon as well, which is good. Let's confirm for the turn and unpause. We can now, okay, we can now research energy research centers, which is the tier 2 research station for energy. That's the kind of thing we need to start working on. Another alien fleet's arrived.
Securing our interests.
Just keeping an eye on everything that's happening here.
We've got some intel
Critical
on our
success on that investigate. But they're not an alien. They are a person from the initiative, Belenier. What we can do too quickly up CKEF and what countries are we dropping for CP? Yeah, so the only places we can really afford to drop, but there's nowhere apart from Kazakhstan. And I don't really want to drop Kazakhstan because we're about to amalgamate Kazakhstan, and once we do that, it'll make life a little bit easier. But we have to wait till 2031 before we can do that. If we really had to, we could get rid of Australia, but I don't really want to. We've been spending a lot of time just making Australia good for us. It's got a decent GDP. Like, everything here is just good for us. What we're basically focusing on is we've got tech coming that will increase our control points. Then we really need the Caliphate to start bringing down our control point maximum. Oh, Leoncio, they control Russia and India. And a big chunk of America. They've got a lot of nukes. They have a lot of nukes. It's part of why this is a pretty crazy campaign. Okay, I don't care about the French independence movement. Sorry. The servants are still shuffling their fleets. We're not going to join the United States on their attack on Tunisia. Neither Saudi Arabia.
Policy direction complete.
Okay, declare war on in. Now, hang on. So if I select this option, join. No, I don't want to join the European Union in the European Union Yemen war. I thought I was an ally with Yemen. I don't want to join the European Union in the European Union Yemen war. What have I done wrong here? T-Ram. I can see some of their comments. So yeah, yes, like almost all of them. That's my plan. That's my plan, Shinobu. As soon as we've got the control points, that's what I'm going to do, is funnel all of our research into the Caliphate. So I can't declare war. I can declare war on the wrong side. Let me see. Join the European Union in the European... No, I don't want to do that. Why has that happened? Hang on a second. If I minimize this and we go back to Earth, and I click on Yemen, did I not ally? I thought I did. Why did this not happen? So it's probably too late now. Wait a minute. Do I need to unally here? Hang on. Saudi Republic of Nigeria, United Arab Emirates, Singapore, Kazakhstan, Gulf States, Iraq, Oman, Jordan. I just need to make sure I'm not allied with... Okay, here we go. I'm allied with Papua New Guinea. I don't care about that right now. Okay, we want to unally with America. And we want to unally with the United Kingdom. Please don't kill me, T-Ram. T-Ram. Yeah, Japan is allied with the UK and the USA. I can see that. I've just unallied with them. No, we're still allied with America. Okay, this may be a huge mistake. Like, I may have just completely ruined our chances of staying in this game. Okay. So now I can declare... Do I want to do this? Why do I feel like this is going to just destroy us if I declare war on America? Well, what's happened previously is whenever Russia have started swinging around, I've declared war on them. I've shown them the one nuke, this one nuke that Japan has, and it's ended the war instantly. But I think that if I click this button that says, yeah, Japan is going to join the war against the United States of America, Japan might just die. I love Tilly Boris. Yeah, let's do it. Keep in mind you're taking this risk to free Yemen. Yemen! They have more nukes and we're fighting over a proxy state. Exactly. Let's... I think I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Exactly. America has really strong armies. Remember the Kazakhstani army held off like 8 regiments of Russians for years when we tried to get stuff sorted out.
Mission complete.
We're not going to do it. I chickened out of it. Don't save Yemen. We're not doing World War II again. We're just going to take Yemen back. Exactly. The war might end before they capture it anyway.
By the numbers.
Okay, we can now get targeting computer Mark II researched. That was a success of the alien assault as well. Czechoslovakia now has nukes. What did the Oncho do to... Oh, well, as long as it's not on purpose, I don't mind TRAM. That was good. Okay, we lost control point in Nigeria. That's fine. We don't fight, we run, exactly. And now, Humanity First have all of Nigeria. It's gone. After she free CP after abandoning Japan. Russia and the Kyrgyzstan. Okay, so Russia might be getting ready to declare war on us. Okay. Ooh, the mental load this game actually has is insane. How is our shipbuilding going, by the way? Those ships should have been finished a while ago. 10 days on... Why am I building a crash test Block 3 escort? Why the hell am I building this ship? What was I thinking? The crash test Block 3 escort is not a real ship. It should be a black splot cast expert. Ugh. Yeah, it must have been a mistake. So I'm gonna have to cancel this. This ship is useless. That's fine. I don't really need that ship under construction right now anyway. Yeah. If you have a big smart plan, exactly. We do need to defend entrance to China. That's the next thing I'm gonna do. Okay. Human. Get to China. I know it's costing us 1.6 influence a month. We'll get there. Defend interest in China.
Securing our control.
Okay.
Reporting in.
That is the problem. Okay, Kai, I play this game at midnight after a full day's work. This is the best you're going to get out of me. If you're here for absolute excellence, you're in the wrong place. If you're here for 40mm ships fighting off torpedoes, that's what you're going to get in this channel. Okay. We actually have 3 more nukes under our control because of China, which is good to know. As we would use China as a co-processor. Exactly. Okay, let's have a look at our unrest situation. So Kyrgyzstan is still pretty unhappy. Everyone else is okay. If I just check, all of our nation states are defended, which is good. We don't have the control points to take over another part of China yet. We are going to get global command structure in 4 days. And then we're going to go deep in on the Caliphate. We could also push great nations if we want to, but I think pushing on the Caliphate is the way to go. I'm just trying to think what we need to do with our agents in the meantime. I think Yamamoto has... Okay, I thought there might have been more alien assets to assault. Let's do some more surveilling. I really want to try and find out where the hell these aliens are. There's definitely aliens on Earth. I just don't know where they're hiding. I'm just going to try America, just to see.
Eyes up.
Where to?
I'm going to get Blonde to do public opinion in China. And yeah, we're going to get... Well, this is a lot easier to do now.
We must persuade the people.
I'm going to get Cairn
Standing by for
just
orders.
to do another inspiration mission on
I'll
Yoma.
speak with them.
And I'm going to get Yoma
Ready for orders.
probably to put down because she really needs to level up. So she's just going to go to Kyrgyzstan and put down unrest there. I also need to check level ups.
To this nation.
You think we should grab another control point? I'm not sure because we're already over at the moment. That's going to give us breathing room. I see what you're saying. I want to get Sapphire Laboratories on somebody. We'll get it on you. Okay, nobody has a level up. We need to do cybernetics as well at some point. Yeah, I'd love to try and find the aliens if I can. I'm not going to go for a control point this turn, but we'll do some more maths next turn once we know how long it's going to take for the Caliphate to get done, and we'll make a decision then. Let's unpause for now.
Making things safe for our people.
There are no they always get taken first. TRM. So the only way to get them is to steal them off paying you people, which is what I've been trying to do every now and again.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Okay, we now have an extra 40 control points, which is good. First of all, what are we going to research? Advanced Nerva Drive isn't really what I want. Heavy Fission Reactor Array, Energy Research Center. One thing we could do is we could get Common Cause gets us another control points by 10. We don't need a period of unity here. Yeah, admin persuasion and command all increase seeking path. That is correct. That's why I always try to get admin. There is heavy fusion array research available, which is probably what we want because it'll help us out with a lot with power. So I'm going to get that going. But I want to see how long we've got on the Caliphate. So 10th of September 2031 is the earliest it's going to happen. I actually quite like going for the control points. That was Common Cause? Yeah. That can complete on the 30th of August. July, August. That's next month. That means I think we can grab another point this turn coming, and we'll be good. Yeah, we've got a few things ticking over that should work out for us.
We've moved the needle.
Okay, at least we're starting to get China under control. Will make a huge difference. Italy under control of the economy has declared war on Micronesia. And the Republic of the Southern Cross. Okay, we now need to actually do something because the European Union has just declared war on the Republic of the Southern Cross. Now they are not allied with America. Yeah. The European Union is allied with you. What? No, wait. That's here we go. I got really confused there. I was like, but they're allied. I got there, TRM. I got there. I forgot about Brexit. So yeah, they're allied with America and Great Britain, with the United Kingdom. Why did they declare war on us and Micronesia? We're not allied with Micronesia. We are allied with Micronesia. Why are we allied with Micronesia? When did that happen? And Italy declared, not the UK. Yeah, okay. So what I really needed to do was not be allied with them. Who? Let's unally with Nigeria. Let's unally with Papua New Guinea. Let's unally with the end alliance return no missions. We cannot. I don't think I can do that because we're not. I'm just checking they're not allied with anyone else. Do I want to stay allied with the United Kingdom? I probably do. I don't think they're going to bother us. If they do, we'll have to get the nukes involved. Nope. The Italians are heading to Sydney. This is not good. We were always allied with Micronesia. Well, we're not allied with them anymore, but we now have Italians on the way. We now have the Italians invading Sydney. Thank goodness I've been building armies in Australia. Let's get the pit fighters en route to Sydney, Canberra. I don't think they're going to bother us. Yes, okay, famous last words. So we need to get Japan to join this war, and now I really do need to get Japan to join the war. This could be the end. This could be the end. This could be the death spiral, honestly. Okay. First things first. United States of America to control the armaments, okay. Gulf states of another alliance, fine. Okay, down. We've got tons of places to defend this turn. That's not what I needed. I've moved my other army there, yeah. They did mishaps, they did. Okay. So, Blonde is taking a control point in China this turn. I want to do that, get that rolled out first. 81% chance to get that control point.
Taking control.
Acknowledged.
Then we need to defend Japan, Saudi Arabia, and Singapore. Japan is definitely top of that list. So let's defend Japan.
Securing.
Then I need to defend Singapore, which is like a huge source of our income.
Protecting our interests.
And then we need to defend Gulf states.
What's the up?
No, Saudi Arabia, which is another very important state. I can't move them there without joining the war, unfortunately. And it's not the army I need, it's the nuke. The nuke is what gives me the ability to negotiate. So we're going to set national policy in Japan, and I'm going to make sure that I can join the war. Declare war, Italy, Micronesia States War. Yes, I want to join that war. This, you know what? I'm not one for save scumming. Like, it's one of the things I never do. But possibly starting World War III. Right? If I accept, if this happens and the whole world blows up, I'm gonna roll back to that save. Well, I just don't want to be fighting. That's the thing. I don't want to be bothered with it. I've got so many other things happening at the moment that I don't want to deal with the war. No, that's not the case. They have worked every single time in this campaign to end the war after it started. Multiple times, like 4 or 5 times, I've ended a war by bringing Japan in and suing for peace, and the war has ended instantly. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it. We're going to do it the way that I think we're going to do it.
On my way to the capital.
All right, let's confirm assignments. Everything has been defended. Let's unpause the game. Oh, hold on, hang on. We have a new initiative fleet, which we're not going to be able to beat to Tannhauser Gate. Which, even though they're coming from the moon, I don't think we're going to beat them. D-Red Fleet. Head to Tannhauser Gate. Are we really not going to beat them there? I want you there as fast as possible. So the 1st of August 2030. Is that the no, that's the launch. Arrival, 3rd of August, 4th of August, 5th of August, 7th of August. Yeah, so this is the fastest possible. Ugh. The earliest I can get them in there, I think, is the 3rd of August. And that's going to use up all their DV. So I don't think they're going to make it time. When are they going to get there? Does it tell me? They're going to arrive on the 5th. Oh, we're going to get there before then. That's fine. We're going to get there 2 days before they do. They're going to get there on the 5th. We're going to get there on the 3rd. Yeah, fully left apparently is the fastest. Okay, I hope I've just done the maths right. I love how the initiative are literally under attack from aliens. But no, they have to deal with those damn Project Exodus. Like, how dare they? I should be there before the 5th. This is their fleet, and that's our fleet. This is what I call atrocious UX. Glorious combat. No, they'll have 2 days to refuel. We'll see, Kite. We'll see. It looks like we're overtaking them already. Oh, it's an intercept. Oh, no, it's not an intercept. I'm moving to Tannhauser Gate. I'm not intercepting them. Apparently, I'm intercepting them. Oh, well. This could be really bad. Ultra engagement. I'm going to bid nothing because I want to keep going to Tannhauser Gate. Okay, they evaded. So I want to go to Tan... I thought I was moving to Tannhauser Gate. Set Pride Profile to Tannhauser Gate. We'll get there on the 5th of August now. Damn. So we're probably going to arrive after them now. That's all I can do. They're already en route.
Protecting our interests.
So they should be en route to Tannhauser Gate, yeah. They're going to arrive on the same day. Look, they're literally inside the Project Exodus ships. I just don't know what's going to happen.
Making things safe for our people.
I didn't realize that I'd done an intercept.
Making things safe for our people.
We'll just have to find out what happens. Resume change in Azerbaijan. So they've got to they got to Tannhauser Gate before us and destroyed it. I clicked the enemy fleet, which changed targets. I can't believe that that happened. We were going to get there first. Tannhauser Gate was not that important a base, but god damn it. So can we intercept their fleet now? Target is likely to escape. We probably just want to head back to one of our bases. I'm really sad that that happened. That was just a really annoying misclick. My fleet's not stranded. It should be able to make it back. No, the fleet is stranded. How do we feel about a reload? Because that means the fleet can never do anything again, ever. I'm going to reload. Sorry, everybody. I just don't think it works. It was right at the end of the turn, so nothing else happened. That was just an annoying misclick. Time to build a tanker. Yeah, we do need a tanker. I'm going to reload it. I'm also going to skip this track. You can tell I'm getting tired, which is what always happens towards the end of one of these streams. It's almost midnight. When did I save Scum and High Fleet? Oh, I see, with the latest video. Yeah, I guess I did save Scum and High Fleet with the latest video. Alright. The game takes a while to load, just FYI, even on this beast of a computer. Guys, some pretty loading screens. While we're waiting, who has seen the latest developer video for Nebulous Fleet Command that adds fighters? Because I am so excited. That looks so cool. I was just going today. If you haven't seen it, it's linked in the Discord on the Nebulous channel twice. But also, you should check it out because the fighters are pretty. The ANS get an escort carrier, and it looks gorgeous. It looks so cool. It even has the off-center. It has the off-center bridge. And their ships look amazing. I'm really excited for it. It looks so cool. Yeah. OSP, so OSP do get better carriers because their carriers are transport ships that can just launch stuff. Hey, Alexander, by the way. They're adding fighters, bombers, recon ships, and even Galaxy is getting added. It came out today, TRM, the latest thing. Anyway, okay. So the only thing I hadn't done at the end of that turn was I hadn't committed to joining the war to save Australia. Which, again, may be a huge mistake. We shall see. So where's Japan? Right. Set national policy. Now, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to save Scum. I'm not going to preemptively move my fleet to Tannhauser Gate. No, the AN carrier looks amazing. You're welcome, Truck 16. And they've also changed the way fighters work, so they're strike-based. So we're going to confirm assignments, and we're going to just move forward. So, new initiative fleet has landed in Ibn Rusta base. Oh, really? That's really interesting mishaps. Oh, so who's going to make it back? A few of the Marines we sent were lost. Okay, Tarla Tansen, Shinobu Mail, Nook, many-headed mishaps, Launcher, Hubastorm, and Hayden Edwards all made it. So the OSP get recon fighters with electro-optical modules that provide a really good track to things they're looking at. It's pretty hey, Jaeger. Okay, here comes the fleet. So we're going to react like as normal. Like, oh my goodness, there's a fleet heading for Tannhauser Gate. By the way, Tannhauser Gate is here. That's a good point, Kite. Okay, I'm going to speed up a little bit more. That fleet still hasn't made a move, which is interesting. Okay, the fleet is now heading for Tannhauser Gate. So I want to get the D-Red fleet to move to Tannhauser Gate. And they're going to get there on the 3rd of August, which is 2 days before them. I'm going to try, honestly, I'm going to try and stream at other times in the future. I really want to, like, do more with the channel. We're just going to have to see. Look at D-Red Fleet proudly boosting correctly to Tannhauser Gate. Ooh, Lifestyle Research Center. We did the transfer correctly, everybody.
Control.
Project Exodus completes transfer.
Securing our control.
They are now refueling at Tannhauser Gate.
Protecting our interests.
New project available. The Dissolution of Russia project. That's amazing. We'll obsolete that for now. Shinobu, are you on the Discord? Because we've got a really active community that talks about Nebulous. It's a pretty good place to get tips. If you feel overwhelmed or maybe intimidated by the official Discord, which is also very, very good, but the skill level is quite high, I recommend jumping into that. Fleet comp is hard, but a lot of the fleets that come with the game are good fleets. Okay. The Iceni, the Word of Final Law, and the Fire of Mithra are going to fight the Seahorse. Neither side chooses to engage, resulting in no battle. Can we chase them down? I think we're refueled. We're mostly refueled. This fleet is likely to escape pursuit. I don't want to intercept them, that's the problem.
Thermal signature detected.
They're not running anywhere, though. So I could probably hit them with one transfer and see what happens. They only have 5 Delta V left. Let's see if we can just hit them once. They opted not to fight, is what happened. Okay, we've got to fight. Okay, I don't want a tight. I want a very loose formation, like a very open formation. No, I want a line. No, I definitely don't want a column. And we'll put our initial velocity at 300 this time. I don't care about the overlapping PD because one ship will overcome their PD very easily, and this way I can get angles on the side of their ship a lot faster. That's my thinking. I mean, we could go for tight. Why not? These are with 40mm cannons, yeah. Oh, hang on. I need to set all the ships to padlock. And I will set the fleet target to the Seahorse, set everyone to balanced, and here we go. This should be a pretty easy win for us. This thing has a 10mm... Oh, I haven't actually checked, but if it's the same Seahorse as last time, it's got a 10mm cannon and torpedoes. And maybe PD lasers? Oh, it's doing some maneuvering. So there's a 10mm cannon. It's actually got 40mm. Yeah, they put 40mm on it. Ooh. I don't really care about the 10-inch cannon range because we can intercept the 10-inch cannon with our PD. They can't go anywhere, exactly. You know what, Core? I know scrapping Conquest was sad, but I understand why they scrapped Conquest, and it makes sense. Okay, we are firing. Oh, this is going to be messy. This is going to be really messy because yeah, this is going to be really messy. Oh, here we go. 10-inch cannon, 40mm autocannon, point defense laser turret. Yeah. So this is going to be a messy fight. We have to hope our firepower overwhelms their firepower first, because the Iceni is taking fire. But they're taking 6 times more fire. 5 times more fire? A lot more fire. The Iceni is taking a lot of damage. And we've got... Some of our stuff is being made to intercept the 10mm fire, unfortunately. I think I'm going to tell this ship to go offensive and this ship to go offensive, and they're just going to focus on hitting him while this one stays on the defense, because Otherwise, oh, it's going to get wrecked. This city's going down, everybody. Yeah, this city's going down no matter what. I think their 10-inch cannon just broke. Yeah, the 10-inch cannon on the seahorse is broken. It's down. And the city is still alive. Whew. I don't know if that's really interesting. They've changed their ship designs to use the 40mm cannons since they've been losing to them. So they've actually adapted their technology. Yeah, it's a good name for a ship. Not 07. No, we survived. No officers, unfortunately, but we destroyed the seahorse, which is great. I don't think we got any commanders in the fleet after that. No. The Asini is a little bit beat up, but she's still alive. We did it. Another victory for Project Exodus in space. Oh, I sent them all to... oh, well, it doesn't matter. Let's send them to... Do you guys have enough to get back to Earth orbit? Because if you could make it to Crucible Station, they can. Okay, good. Get back to Crucible Station and refuel and rearm there. Yeah, the AI is definitely better. American army is moving towards Sana. So that's Yemen, okay? Okay, D-Red fleet has arrived. They should be repairing and rearming. Yeah, repair and resupply. So they're getting repaired, which is good. And Crucible Station, I think, is the right station. It's the one with the shipyards. Yeah, it is. Whew. We got a W, indeed. That's two space victories in one stream, which is good. When you don't misclick. Okay, we're declaring war on the European Union in the Italy-Micronesia War. And I need to remember for the next stream why we're doing that. Yeah, we don't have any water. We did have water. I think all the water went to refueling them before. The fleet is repaired at least. I just have to wait for the water to come in to reel them. Okay, so another American army moving to Sana.
Our presence is growing.
And we just took another control point in... come on, servants. We just took a control point in... it's so annoying. We took a control point in China. But I think, even though Saudi Arabia was defended, yeah, we lost a control point to the servants there, which is really frustrating. It's getting really spicy on Earth, I've got to say. Earth is getting extremely spicy. Okay, more non-sapient life forms. We've got control of another army in China. And that is the end of another turn. And unfortunately, it is after midnight for me, and I am struggling to stay awake. As you can tell by the uptick in second-guessing myself and mistakes I'm making. So we need to we need to get that in Thrall Defense Tech. We actually have access to some of it. We need to get it researched. Probably look at that next. Good counselor. I've got a feeling there's an alien operative operating in our territory, but we should be able to take that control point back if they don't defend it in time. At least we've got a really good purger. Yeah, this is where we're going to end the stream for this week. We made some good progress. I'm pretty happy how we're going here. We're definitely not on track for victory, but we're scraping by, and all we need to do is leave, right? All we need to do is get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for the stream. It's been really nice having you along. And I'll get you some more High Fleet, and I'll get you some more Xenonauts very soon. If you're interested in suggesting games for me to have a look at when they're finished, please join the Discord. There's a thread for it. I'm very interested in Kriegsfront Tactics, and I'm going to PAX Australia in October, where I'll be meeting with the developers. They're coming for that. And I'm also really interested in PPKG, or PKKKG, which, if you haven't seen it, is very interesting. But yeah, I'll let you know, and I'm interested in your things. I'm going to probably thinking I should do some reviews as well, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, it's still alive, exactly, KA. But have a great one, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're all awesome people. I love hanging out with you all. It's an absolute privilege. Thanks, Adam. I'll see you all later. Have a great one. Ciao.